What is going on, guys? This is Miasin, and we just got a bunch of new support cards from Legacy of Destruction again. Yeah, it's this set is getting more and more complete by the day, actually. Every single day, I feel like we're getting new cards. But yeah, anyways, before we proceed, I would really appreciate if you could smash the like and subscribe button for me real quick. And now let's get right into it. Alright, so the first cards are the Yubel cards. So Infernal Grave Squirmer, it's a retrain of like an old card, which was also like a Squirmer something. Level 1 Dark Fiend, 0 attack, 0 defense. That is the theme of all the Yubel support cards. So it's really easy to revive back and really easy to search if I recall correctly. You can only use both effects once per turn. If you control a feed monster, quick effect, you can special summon this card for your hand. Then you can destroy one monster you control that is Yubel or mentions it. That's actually kind of really cool. Yeah, so you can destroy your own Yubel and then trigger its effect to like evolve it into the next Yubel. And then you can banish this card from your grave, special summon one feed monster with 0 attack or 0 defense from your hand or grave except itself. Doesn't negate the effect, and you can use the second effect, the same turn you used the first one. So I actually think this card will bring a lot to the Yubel strategy. And just generically, it looks pretty good because it's not like necessarily, oh, you have to revive back a monster that mentions Yubel in this text. It's really just a feed monster with 0 attack or 0 defense. So I actually think this card is really cool. I am a big fan. Alright, next up is a field spell, finally. More consistency, I guess, for Yubel. Nightmare Throw. In a field spell, you can only activate one card with this card's name once per turn. When this card resolves, you can take one feed monster with 0 attack, 0 defense from your deck and either add it to your hand or destroy it. What? Oh my god, that is so good. Hold on a second. I feel like this might be, like, generically abusable. What would be a fiend monster with 0 attack, 0 defense? Hold on a second. I feel like DD Kepler might be a searchable target here. Let's see. Hopefully there are a lot of good cards. So obviously the Yubel, Dark Summoning Beast, Phantom of Chaos, Copernicus, Dark Beckoning Beast. That's actually a really good one for the Sacred Beast. Oh my god, what? Labyrinth Kuklok, not that it matters. Yeah, obviously, like I said, Kepler, Battle Fader, that's irrelevant. Numeron Wall. Oh, why is this low-key actually kind of nasty? Now, with this card, you can get access to like a Numeron engine. Okay. Yeah, that's actually kind of nasty. Oh my god, yo! Oh! And you can destroy a feed monster directly from your deck. I'm pretty sure you should be able to destroy, like, the Spirit of Yubel. And then when it's destroyed from anywhere, you can special summon one of your Yubels. My god, that is crazy. That is so good. Oh, let's go. Alright, once per turn, if he faces up Yubel monster you control leaves the field by card effect. Okay, yeah, including your own card effect. You can add to your hand one of your Yubel monster that is banished or in your deck or graveyard, and is one original level higher or lower than one of those monsters that left the field. Then you can special summon the added monster ignoring the summoning conditions. That is really nice. So every single time you're transforming one of your Yubels into like the next one, you can basically get back the monster that just died, or like the next evolution, because it's one level higher or one level lower. So yeah, either the pre-evolution or the evolution. Yeah, okay, Spirit of Yubel is level 10, and then the regular Yubel is level 10. So if you transform into Terra Incarnate, then you can even summon Spirit of Yubel, and then trigger its effect to get a search. That's actually kind of freaking sick. Yeah, okay, yeah. And basically, this card does include Yubel in its card text, so this card is a joke to search. And obviously, you can search it with Terraforming. So it's a field spell that does quite literally everything you can ask for. I just love this card. I absolutely love it. I think it can even be good like outside of just like the obvious Yubel strategy. I think it might be like playable, not really generically, but like it might transform almost like Yubel into like an engine, or allow some other engines to function in Yubel, because yeah, this is like destined for greatness. So far, I am a big fan of both of these cards. I think they're great. And now we've got one of the cards that had to get its TCG/OCG printing one day. And it's one of the cards from the old video games. And I've already made a video back in the days saying that all these cards that used to be like the Dream type, they would get like a printing in the future as illusion monsters. Obviously, this is predictable. It happened with like a lot of monsters already. And this one is no different. So Talons of Shrilane, level 6 Light Illusion, effect 2100 attack, 2050 defense. You can only use the first and third effect of this card's name once per turn. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target one fiend or illusion monster you control, except itself, return it to the hand, and if you do, special summon this card from your hand. It's kind of like the UA monsters, how you can summon them by bouncing back one of your monsters. So yeah, it's actually kind of cool. If this card battles a monster, typical illusion monster effect, The only monster that's like an illusion that doesn't have that effect is like the new Diabel Z, the sinful whatever. It's the light version of Diabel Star, but it doesn't read that for some reason. Alright, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets your card, quick effect, you can target one monster your opponent controls, return this card from your field to the hand, and if you do, destroy that monster. Okay, yeah, sure, that's, and it's cute, but it's not, like, anything great, so I think you can easily live without this card. It would have been nice if you could summon it right away on your own turn, then you would have, like, a level 6 monster that you could use for, like, Beatrice or something. That would have been really cool, but yeah, I don't think, I mean, obviously, illusion monsters are a joke to search, especially in the Chimera deck, but I don't think this is necessarily the kind of card that you want to incorporate in Chimera. I don't really think it brings much to the table. Still a cute card, though. Now we've got another Dream monster slash illusion monster. This one is Golgoyle, 900 attack, 1600 defense, and level 4 in the video game. I don't know if I remember this one, though, but the new printing in modern-day Yu-Gi-Oh! Is exactly double of the stats, but this time level 10 monster. So you might play it in the train deck, especially since it's an earth monster. I don't know if it synergizes, because it's not a machine, it's an illusion monster. It does look like a machine, though. I mean, you can tell it's an illusion monster because of the Eye of Witchat that is included in the artwork of every single illusion monster. There is no exception. So yeah. Anyways, level 10, blah, blah, blah. You can only use the second and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. If this card battles a monster, same effect. If your machine or illusion monster battles, okay, so it does remember that it used to be a machine before it became possessed by the Eye of Witchat or whatever. After damage calculation, you can target one of your monster that is banished from your graveyard, special summon it. Yeah, okay, sure, it's respectable. If this card is banished from the field, you can special summon it. Sure, I don't know how much that brings, really. I guess now, if you are under Shifter, and you, like, link this off, you get it back. Yeah, it would have been nice if it had an effect that always treated it as a machine monster as well. That would have been, like, even cooler. And also would have been like a very good reference to what this card used to be. Even though, yeah, I mean, it used to be both a machine and an illusion monster. That's the weird thing. And this one was a fiend. Yeah, okay, that's the reason why it does have a reference to fiend monsters as well. Because at the end of the day, in the video games, monsters had like 2 types. That's what's confusing. Like, sure, it says summon here, but it's like interchangeable with like attribute or type, depending on how you see it. But yeah, I mean, in theory, illusion is more of like an attribute, actually, now that I think about it. But now, I mean, dreams was an attribute, but illusion is a type, so now it's like, it's all messed up. It's all mixed up, actually, but yeah, whatever. It's still a really cool concept. Okay, now we've got the final card that I wanted to review, and this one is absolutely hilarious. It's Equation System Cannon, and it's a normal trap card. Yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, you must read. Oh my god. Yo, who's up for the challenge? I don't think I am, because I am a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, and I don't think reading is something I can do. Normal trap card, banish 2 Xyz monsters with the same rank, and 1 fusion monster from her extra deck, whose combined levels and ranks equal the total number of cards on the field, and in both players' hands. The sentence is not over yet. Then you can return 1 each of your banished fusion and Xyz monsters to the extra deck, whose combined level and rank equal the level or rank of 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, then banish all cards your opponent controls. 1 sentence, okay? There's a bunch of commas, but there is no periods. All this effect is 1 effect. It's 1 sentence. There is no cost. It just like, yeah, it just activates and it resolves. That's it. But it's a bunch of things, but it's not simple. I swear on my life, my brain literally cannot comprehend this. I think it's like a remake of like an older card, linear. Hold on a second, linear equation cannon. Yeah, that card. Yeah, it's basically that. It's basically the same thing, but instead of only having 1 cannon on the artwork, there's 2. Oh my god, we might actually have worse now. But yeah, this is actually supposed, obviously, to be a reference to, like, maths, how it represents, like, the X and Y axis. So it is really cool, like, you can obviously, like, I don't know how to say it in English, but whatever, the thingy. Wow, yeah, excited, oh my god. But yeah, no, basically, this card is extremely complicated. You're gonna have to always count, like, exactly what's gonna be in both players' hand and field. And then, like, you still have to, like, return 2 monsters that would match the level of a monster your opponent control to then banish a lot of cards. I mean, basically everything your opponent controls. Like I said, a lot of mental gymnastics just to do nothing because this card is complicated for no reason. The comments are actually beautiful, obviously. So yeah, it's basically like a system of equation, like 2 + 1 here, 2x + 1y equals total cards hand and field. 1 rank + 1 fusion equals 1 opponent's monster. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, sure, like, this is the kind of card that you can explain to players infinite times, and it's never gonna be enough, you know? It's like Inspector Border. It doesn't matter how often you repeat the effect of the card, it's always gonna have people who are gonna ask the judge, like, can you explain to me what the card does? The judge is gonna be like, read the card, and then the player is gonna be like, yeah, I already read it. The judge is gonna be like, bro, you're stupid. The player is gonna be like, yes, I agree. And yeah, this card is no different. I'm just like, I'm praying to God that nobody's gonna play this, because otherwise, I swear to God, I will lose a lot of brain cells, actually. I mean, I lost a lot of them just by reading this card. It's too complicated. I understand what it does, but again, like I said, it doesn't make it any simple when you're gonna play it. Like, when you're like in an actual game, trying to think of how this card works, it's a completely different story. Because you have to do a lot of maths that are just so freaking messed up for no reason. And you're also gonna have to, again, take into consideration the fact that even after you banish the 3 monsters from your extra deck, 2 of them, in total, they still have to match a monster upon controls. It's so stupid for no reason. And the effect is like, it's obviously broken if it works out, but just play a better card. Anyways, that's it for this video. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts about these new cards in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.